What is going on, beautiful people? Hope you're having a beautiful day because I'm having a beautiful day. So I want to welcome you guys to day number 6. I do not have 6 fingers, so I cannot hold that many up. But anyway, it's day number 6 of my hypertrophy mini-series. If you are new here, this is just a little mini-series that I'm doing to explain exactly what kind of workouts I do across the week, right? For the purpose of hypertrophy, which is just building muscle mass, getting the gains, getting them bulging biceps. That's the plan. Well, anyway, that is the plan today because today is the arm day, right? So if you are looking to build up your biceps and your triceps, then join me along with this one. And I am going to take you guys through this in a voiceover type style to explain exactly what exercises we're doing, as well as how to go about doing them. So I am just going to jump straight into that one now. What is going on, guys? So I want to welcome you to the voiceover part of this video. So I'm going to be taking you through the brutal hypertrophy arm workout that we're going to get into just in a little sec. So first and foremost, warming up. And what I'm doing right now is trigger point, right? I'm doing a trigger point on my traps, my upper trapezium, because they get pretty damn tight and I want to loosen them up and ensure that they are at the littlest amount of risk for injury, because it has been a problem in the past and I do not want that to continue in the future. So taking those precautions. The first exercise is the close grip push downs, right? Using a close grip attachment. Now I find this to be the absolute best exercise overall for building mass in the triceps. It's a great exercise overall. You can get a very, very nice contraction within the triceps as well as load up the weight. What you want to do is take 2 steps back from the cable and then from there proceed to do the exercise with your elbows locked into your sides. So you should only be extending and flexing at the elbow. And then once the exercise becomes too hard, what you want to do is go a little bit closer to the cable, and then because you have more leverage, you can bust out a few more reps. So that is 3 sets of 15 reps and then 10 reps, 10 reps. So increasing the weight each set. From there, we went into a bicep exercise, which is the seated dumbbell curl. Now, what you want to do is set the bench to the highest point it can. So it's just straight up. And then what you want to do is sit a little bit forward on the actual bench itself. So then you can pinch your shoulder blades back and allow your arms to fall behind you, which is going to increase the amount of stretch that we can get in the biceps. And as well, it's actually quite handy in placing the bicep in an isolation position. So you can really focus on the squeeze and the stretch of the bicep. So we're doing 3 sets of 10 reps. And then once you begin to fail, you want to do half reps. So you keep the weight just at the top of the movement. So the top half of the range of motion. And this is going to allow you to bust out more reps and get a very gnarly pump. From there, back into a tricep exercise. So this is the overhead dumbbell extension, right? With your arms hanging pretty much behind you. So your elbows should be just about behind your head and flaring outwards. This is going to allow you to focus on the inner head of the tricep. This is another very good tricep building exercise as well, because you can pack on a lot of weight and it's actually hitting parts of the tricep where a lot of people just generally don't use. A lot of the time people do tricep exercises where their elbows are out in front, right? A cable, push down, push up, all that kind of stuff. Whereas they never really put it overhead and allow the tricep to extend behind the head. And at that point, you're getting a much different approach to the tricep. So we're doing 3 sets of 10 reps, increasing the weight each and every set. From there, back to a bicep exercise, right? So we're alternating between the two and we are doing a lying cable curl, and what you want to do is curl it to your face. So pretty much just think about flexing at the elbow, right? Contracting the bicep. It's going to give you a very, very nice contraction. And what I found is you can load up the weight a little bit as well as get a really, really good contraction and squeeze, as well as it's keeping constant tension on the bicep. So you're getting the best of both worlds here. You can load up the weight as well as get a very good contraction, which is going to lead to very, very good pumps. But that is 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps with a static hold on the 10th rep. So you want to hold that weight just to ensure that you can get a big focus on the bicep. From there, we went into a isolateral tricep exercise, which is going to be the rope attachment tricep kickbacks. You want to focus on actually bending over, getting yourself parallel with the floor, and then twisting outwards on the contraction. So your arms should go outward. That is the plan. We're doing 3 sets of 10 to 15 on each tricep. After that, all right, we're on to tricep. Now this is a gnarly one at that. Okay, so what we are doing is a preacher curl supersetted with a tricep extension
superset it with a reverse grip curl. So the first of which is going to be bicep focused, right? Preacher curl, we're doing 3 sets of 10 reps, and you want to keep this in the bicep and really push your limits here, right? You might not be gassed yet, right? You might say, that's 10 reps, I'll put it down. Go a little bit further, get those extra reps out. Go until your biceps cannot move anymore. That's the idea. You need to break it down. Make quality sets, not quantity. So that's the idea. 3 sets of that, then you superset that with a single tricep extension. And what you want to do is you want to have your arm going across your body, very tucked in, right? And then just extend at the elbow, flexing the tricep. So that is the plan. And then once that gets too hard, what you want to do is just twist your wrist. Then you can find that it's much easier. You can get a few more reps out of that. After that, back onto the barbell. So we're doing a reverse grip curl. So this one is focusing a lot on the forearms as well as the brachialis. So that is 3 sets of 10 reps. And what you want to focus on is keeping your elbows more forward, and that's going to help you keep that constant tension on the targeted muscles. That is that. And then one final set, right? One final set. So this is a dumbbell 21, okay? So what we're doing is grabbing the dumbbells, and then on the first rep, you want to hold a static hold for 20 seconds. Then from there, you want to then drop the weight and do 7 reps at the lowest part of the movement. And then once you've done that, do 7 high, and then do 7 full contractions. And that's the plan. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get any footage of that, but that is something I threw in there, and I got an absolute brutal pump from that as well. So guys, that is the workout. Please give that a go, all right? I guarantee you, man, the pumps were gnarly. The pumps were lit. It was on fire. My arms were on fire. I had to go to the hospital after this. Anyway, that is it for the workout part of this video, and we're just gonna jump straight back into the video.
All right, what is going on, guys? So it is quite late in the day now, right? The day has just escaped me, been busy. So what I wanted to discuss with you guys right now, right, because this is the end of my hypertrophy series, this is the final day, I wanted to note something, that you should never follow this 100%. And let me clear that up for you. Let me clear up why that is. The reason is, right, this is geared towards me. I've structured this in a way that it hits my body parts that are lagging to bring them up and to make me look more aesthetic. So I'm focusing on really my body type and my body, right? Where I'm lagging, what body parts need to be brought up, what body parts are doing fine, and all that kind of jazz. So I just wanted to note that you shouldn't follow this 100% or another person's program for that matter 100%, because one, you don't have the same genetics. So that means you'll have different muscle imbalances, you haven't lived the exact same life, you've played different sports, all that kind of stuff. So you'll look a little bit different. So you need to prioritize for your body type, your body shape, all that kind of stuff. However, the reason I've done this is to give you guys an idea of what to do. Sure, you can do these workouts and still make muscle gains. However, it might not be the best for you overall in terms of aesthetics, in terms of the way you'll look at the end of like 8 weeks of doing it. You might have put muscle in places where you shouldn't have. You might have not focused too much on muscles that you should have been bringing up. Let's say your rear delts are lacking, you should definitely be doing more of that. Take from this, right, the workouts that I'm giving you guys, and then kind of tweak them in a way that you can apply them to your body type. Let's just say, for instance, on shoulder day, I started off on laterals. Let's say your laterals are okay, but your rear delt is pretty much non-existent. What you should do is start with the rear delt first. So you should always start off your workouts with a lagging body part if you are doing a conjunction of body parts. Again, let's say you're doing arms, okay? Let's say your triceps are really weak, but your biceps are good because you've been doing bicep curls since you started going to the gym. So what you should do is always focus on the triceps first. You have a lot more energy at the start of the workout, so you should always prioritize that. I just wanted to clear that up for you guys. You shouldn't follow this 100%, nor do I expect you to, okay? And that's not to say that you won't make gains. You will make gains if you follow that 100%. But if you are in it for aesthetics, you need to customize. You need to prioritize your lagging body parts, bring them up. So I just wanted to clear that up for you guys. If you did enjoy this whole entire series, let me know, and maybe I'll make some more quite like this, right? Because my workout splits, they switch up every now and then. They switch up quite a bit depending on what I'm trying to prioritize. So I am down to do another kind of split series for you guys. You just gotta let me know if you enjoyed them. So with that, guys, this wraps up my hypertrophy split series. If you did enjoy this video, do give it a like, and if you're new here, do subscribe, because I post videos just like this one multiple times per week. Guarantee you will not regret it. So with that, I am just going to wrap the video up here. I hope you enjoyed watching, because I enjoyed making it. I'll catch you in the next one. Later!